Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about stories from women's football and women's basketball. On the football side of things, or before we get into the football side of things, I do have to talk about the Super Falcons as a whole and the women's international match calendar that is going to be opening in a few days on the 31st of March. It's going to run all the way to the 8th of April. You have 2 matches, or you can play 2 matches in that break right there. But up to date, the Nigerian Football Federation have not announced even one for the Super Falcons. And that would mean that for the second straight international break, the team will be inactive. And this is a federation or a president of a federation that came out and said he's going to keep the Super Falcons on top of the continent. And I can't tell you're trying to keep them on top of the continent. It looks like you're trying to help everybody else catch up. Because what is this? What is really this? You have women's AFCON coming up. You have qualifiers coming up. And you're sitting on your hands. What is really going on? What do we really want to do here? I keep on asking that. Let us say you don't want to work on Nigerian women's football. Let us say you don't care about Nigerian women's football. And we can understand and sit back. Or we can try to find other means to help the team. But for you to just act like you're giving us lip service and at the end of the day doing nothing, it's just ridiculous. And I have to say that. But we do have good news. We have good news when it comes to Nigerian women's football. Super Falcons forward Gift Monday makes a move from Spain to the United States. We're definitely going to be talking about that in this video. And on the basketball side of things, the Tigress award-winning coach Rena Wakama getting a job in the best league in the world when it comes to women's basketball, the WNBA. We definitely have to talk about that great news. But first, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. So we're going to start with women's basketball since we've not talked about women's basketball in a while, basically. And Rena Wakama, of course, if you don't know, now you know. She took us to the Olympic Games. First African team to make it to the quarterfinals at the Olympic Games. When you're talking about either male or female, big deal, big deal. And at the end of the competition, she was named coach of the tournament. So if you thought it couldn't get better, it got better. She was named coach of the tournament, and now she gets a job in the top league in the world. Not as a head coach though, which I was kind of, is she gonna be a head coach? Nah. She's going to be the assistant coach of the Chicago Sky, a team in the WNBA, a team that I feel is on the up. So congratulations to her. First thing first, I do not know if she's going to be sticking with the D Tigresses. So I guess that will be found out later. I try to find that out, but not yet. Hopefully she stays with the team because this is a great opportunity to even recruit and things like that. But yeah, she's with the Chicago Sky as an assistant coach. The head coach of the team is Tyler Marsh, a man that was actually an assistant coach not too long ago, just got the job as the head coach of the Chicago Sky. He was previously assistant coach with the Las Vegas Aces, a team that had won the title back-to-back a couple of years ago. And he made the move to Chicago Sky as their head coach. Of course, most assistants, especially in basketball, want to be head coaches. Like Rena Wakama, she's not going to be there just trying to be assistant coach forever. She's looking for the opportunity to go up, which I feel like this is a great opportunity to at least get a foot in the job and things like that. Now, I don't know who made the hire. Was it Tyler Marsh putting her on his staff, or was it the Chicago Sky? Because those are two different things. If you're hired by the coach, you know that you're his person, you're somebody that he trusts and things like that. But if you're hired by the team, the coach is looking at you like, are you here to take my job? Are you really here to, you know what I mean? So that's there. But when it comes to the Sky, I feel like they have good talent. This is a team that is on the up. Would have been higher than they are right now. I felt like they blew it all up last season. They kind of played their head coach last season. Teresa Weatherspoon, a former great WNBA player turned coach. I felt like she had a fantastic first season, at least all the way to the Olympic Games. That was when the team kind of blew it all up. They traded one of their star players for a team's bench players. Not just bench players, players that you're not going to use. Players like 15th and 14th players on the bench. And it was like what people are talking about with the Lakers and Dallas Mavericks, it was worse in my opinion. That trade was just silly. And it destroyed their season, especially when you add the fact that their star players, Kennedy, Carter, Angel Reese, got injuries. So that kind of threw off their season. But I feel like they have a good team. They have Angel Reese, of course. They have Camila Cardosa. They have Michaela Onyewere, which I'm hoping Rena Wakama taking this job kind of helps push her into the D Tigers fold. I'm thinking that could be a real good thing that comes out of this hire right here. But I do feel like the Sky have a good team, and she can bring a lot to the team. The defense that the D Tigers played at the Olympic Games, I know a lot of them are like, I know people in the WNBA are trying to get their hand on the tactics she used, because they went up against some pretty solid teams, and they didn't just hold their own. They kind of, made themselves felt out there. So I think a lot of people are trying to get their hands on what Rena Wakama got. And I think she's really a hot commodity when you talk about the WNBA, especially in sports. When you have something new, people try to get their hand on it. At least if they're not going to take it blow for blow, they're going to take one or two things out of what you do. So I think this is something that is a win-win situation. Hopefully she does move up and can get a head coaching job somewhere in the WNBA or even college as she goes on. But right now I feel like this is a great opportunity. Like I said, I don't know what it means when it comes to D Tigers. Hopefully she stays with the D Tigers, but as of now, definitely don't know what that means. But definitely congratulations to her. It's a big deal, coaching in the best league in the world, and hopefully she keeps moving up, because Naija know they carry lots. You understand me? So we're trying to move up. So hopefully she moves up from that situation as time goes on. But like I said, it's a great situation. Angel Reese, for me, is a great player, great defender, of course one of the greatest rebounders in the female game ever, and she's just in her first or second year, so she has a lot to work with. I feel like guard play is something that really needs to improve on the Chicago Sky side, and I feel like she can help that. But definitely, like I said, congratulations to her. And moving on to the football Gift Monday. Gift Monday makes the move from UD Tenerife to Washington Spirit in the NWSL. So congratulations to her. She'll be teaming up with Super Falcons midfielder Deborah Bieldu, who joined the club in the offseason. Of course, is currently on loan with Dallas Trinity at the moment. Washington Spirit is actually the team that finished second in the NWSL playoff last season. They actually defeated Oshuala's Bay FC in the first round. It was a close one. Oshuala scored the goal, and it took them all the way to like the 90th minute to equalize. They go in extra time, add another goal, and that was how they made it past Bay FC. But yeah, they signed Gift Monday to a 3-year contract. Of course, she's been having just an amazing season over there in Spain. Just won Player of the Month. And you look at her numbers altogether, 10 goals, 3 assists in 19 matches. And that accounted for 46% of a team's goals on the season. Now, for me, I feel like Gift definitely left a mark out there in Spain. She proved the point, moved from Nigeria, and she got to it. She made herself a key player in one of the best leagues in the world. And you saw the improvement season after season. The first season, she played 19 matches, had 3 goals and 3 assists. The next season, she played 28 matches with 6 goals and 1 assist. Then in this season, in 19 matches, she has 10 goals and 3 assists. So you definitely see it right there. But at the end of the day, I feel like this was a really, really good move for Gift Monday. I feel like this is a great move right here. First thing first, the NWSL, when it comes to salary at the moment, they're one of the best in the world. Then of course with that also comes some of the best players in the world joining your league because you're paying so well. So that's there. Then also you have to talk about the fact that, like I said earlier, this was a team that finished second in the league last season. This is a team that is always expected to compete in the league. And you also have to add the fact that the African Player of the Year plays in this league. The African Player of the Year is the defending champion of this league with Orlando Pride. So I feel like whoever's going to win the league, whoever comes closest, has a real good opportunity to pick up an award. So you putting yourself in position. Not saying that just signing with Washington Spirit is going to get you the African Player of the Year trophy, but if you can win with this team, if you can contribute in a large part, I feel like your chances of winning the African Player of the Year have greatly improved. But that being said, let me know your thoughts on these stories right here. Of course, Rena Wakama joining Chicago Sky as an assistant coach, and also Gift Monday moving to the United States with Washington Spirit in the NWSL. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.